Hey, it's Angela Hockman, your host of In the Kitchen on STL TV. On this show, we work to give you just a little glimpse into the amazing St. Louis food scene, so I had no choice but to bring on the Toasted Ravioli King of St. Louis. I just gave you that nickname, but he is the head chef and owner of STL Toasted over at the Foundry, the one and only Matthew Fuller. Matthew, how's it going?
It's going great. How are you doing?
I am awesome. I am so thrilled to have ravioli. You are speaking to my Italian heart here.
Yes.
So I want to say put me to work when you're ready, but what are we cooking today?
We're gonna make some buffalo chicken toasted ravioli.
I'm sorry, time out. Did you know that buffalo chicken and ravioli are two of my all-time favorite foods?
I did not know that, but
We're gonna get along real
absolutely,
well.
yes.
And this isn't even like the craziest toasted ravioli on your menu, right?
No, it really isn't. This is actually pretty basic considering things that we've done in the past.
But I would venture to say it is nothing but basic.
It's on the menu. It stays on the menu for a reason. It's one of the best sellers, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk. Talk about a few of the other wild and adventurous toasted raviolis people can expect to find.
Yeah, so we have, on our menu right now, we have original beef, 3 cheese, buffalo chicken. Those are kind of the staples that always stay around. Our special flavor we have right now is the jalapeno popper.
Ooh.
And that comes with a candied bacon on top if you want it. So it could be vegetarian or it could be, you know, a little naughty, and that comes with a lime ranch, and it's delicious.
And a big glass of water.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. If you don't like spice, I guess so, yeah.
Do you come up with all of these wild menu items?
I come up with a fair bit, but we have a really great team. And we kind of we're always throwing things back. Like the jalapeno popper was actually one of our new hires. He was like, hey, have you guys tried jalapeno popper? And we looked at each other, let's do it. And so me and my sous chef got together and just kind of started, figuring out the flavor, and it turned out really great. I'm gonna start rolling out this pasta if you don't mind.
Wait a minute. That's your pasta machine?
That's my pasta machine.
What am I doing at home? Hand cranking pasta?
I know. It's a little loud, but.
My mind is blown, excuse me, but when you said I need to plug in my pasta machine, I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about.
And this is the small one. We have a big one that's probably twice the size, twice the height for the actual shop, because we're busting out 1,000 raviolis a day. So.
I believe it. So much, in fact, that you are outgrowing the Foundry.
We are, yes.
And where are you opening next?
We have taken over a lease at Mama Toscano's Ravioli. It's on the hill.
Yeah.
Now, it won't be called that, but we've taken over that building right next to Antonino's, down the street from Joyce. Yeah.
These are great.
They're great. So yeah, we are working on getting that up and running. We'll be producing out of there for the Foundry, and then we're also going to probably open up for lunch out of there as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I assume it's going to have a giant kitchen where you can crank out all the rav that St. Louis wants, and people can come in, sit, hang, enjoy pasta and ravioli at shop.
Isn't that nice? Just,
This is
it's therapeutic.
I'm just sitting here watching it. I'm like, I know he's going to put me to work.
Yeah, I will. We're just going to roll this out first. So this is called laminating. Get your dough nice and square there. You can see that. Yep.
Wow. So is toasted ravioli something you've always been passionate about?
It is, yeah.
I assume you're from St. Louis.
I am, yeah. You grew up with it, right?
But yeah.
I had an idea probably, I don't know, 2014, 2015, and I was like, it would be cool if somebody had a food truck and they just did all different types of toast. I was never gonna do it.
Right, no.
No, it was just an idea. And then through some crazy life circumstances, that idea came to fruition 2022.
Wow, so you are newish.
Yes.
Is this the first concept you've opened?
Yeah. So I was actually a musician.
No way.
Yeah, I spent most of my life working as a musician. Pandemic year was the first year I had the whole year booked up doing shows. I was gonna have...
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna be traveling across the country to different casinos, playing with a solo artist at the time. Oh. And the pandemic hit, right? And so that all went away.
Sorry.
Yeah, it happens. So I was doing some side jobs to kind of work. And one day I was driving home and passed out at the wheel. Just lost consciousness, completely wrecked my car, Luckily, it wasn't that bad, but I couldn't drive. Like, the doctors were like, we don't want you driving right now until we figure it out. Yeah, they never actually figured out what was going on, but...
Well, I'm glad you're okay. You are here to talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
All right, so we've got our dough rolled out there.
Wow. And what are these cute little containers? I was like, first, are those for tiny eggs?
Yeah, we put this on there, and that gives us a nice little dimple for stuffing the dough.
You have figured this out, Matthew.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So, I'm gonna have you scoop these.
Put me to work.
And just fill them like that.
Oh, it's that easy?
It's that easy.
So I would like to ask you, why did you choose the Foundry, of all places, to open up your first shop?
We chose the Foundry because, like I said, it was kind of new for us, right? And we were thinking maybe a food truck, maybe a brick and mortar, but it seemed like a really good mixture between the two.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And you've got that built-in community.
Yeah, right. So we chose that, and it has a lot of diversity, a lot of business owners around there that can help us if we run into any troubles, or, you know what I mean? Like, there's new business owners, there's people who have been doing it for 10 years, there's, you know what I mean, a lot of different diversity and cultures in there, so it's really cool to be a part of that.
And you could literally take a trip around the globe and try every cuisine you want at the Foundry.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a perfect pausing point, Matthew.
Yes.
We're gonna take a very quick break. When we come back, we are gonna finish up this buffalo chicken ravioli and learn a little bit more about STL Toasted. So don't go anywhere, we will be right back after this.
I've always been told I gotta be strong. Thick skin, tough as nails. But to be everything for everybody, it wears on you. Black don't crack, they say. But it can. We all can. Reach out to a friend if you see them going through it. No matter who you are, being vulnerable is what makes us whole. Learn how to help at seizetheawkward.org.
Welcome back to In the Kitchen on STL TV. Now, when we left off, Chef Matthew from STL Toasted and I were making buffalo chicken ravioli. Okay, now what are you working on here? You're making it a little work of art.
Yeah, we're cutting out the raviolis here.
Okay. Wow, and you've got this in a much larger format to produce for
I've got one mold here, but we do at least like 12 mold. We make like 144 ravs at a time.
Oh my gosh.
Per tray that we make.
That's insane.
Yeah.
But they gotta give the people what they want, right?
Exactly. So these just pop right out.
Do you ever get sick of toasted ravioli?
No.
I didn't think so.
No, not especially the way we do it when we're changing it up, you know?
How often does your menu change?
Seasonally. Like I said, we keep the staples on there, but like the desserts change seasonally, and anytime we get a little hankering for something new.
And I love that you listen to your staff when he's like, hey, how about jalapeno popper?
Let's do it.
So wait, let's talk desserts, because I have a serious sweet tooth. I have had the gooey butter ravioli, which is such a perfect fusion of St. Louis favorites.
We pretty much always have a gooey butter ravioli on deck.
Okay.
It changes. We've done lemon blackberry gooey butter cake. We've done strawberry cream. We've done maple pecan gooey butter cake.
You have key lime now, is that true?
We have a key lime cheesecake one. We've done an Oreo cheesecake one with like a espresso mascarpone on top.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's really good.
You are definitely the most inventive place I've ever heard of with toasted ravioli.
You know, I don't claim to be the best, but we are the most creative.
Yeah. Well, I'm just about to ask, it's St. Louis. You can get toasted ravioli almost anywhere, dare I say. Why should people run on down to STL Toasted?
You know, we have a really, like I said, unique offering. Also, everything that we do is from scratch. We do all of our dough we make every day. We make our sauce every day. Our fillings are all from scratch. The dough that we use a 00 Caputo pasta flour, which comes from Italy, so it's actually imported. Like,
no way.
It's better, it's better quality flour for you.
You're not messing
things like
around.
that.
You get your family to send that. You've got Sicilian family, is that right?
I do, yes, but no, we get it from distributor, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so there's your toasted raviolis.
So what you dipped it in the egg wash.
Egg wash,
and then
breadcrumbs. Super easy.
And that's it.
Seasoned breadcrumb, yep. Then you just
Incredible.
pop it right into the fryer.
So how have you seen the community come together at the Foundry? Because it is such, just like a welcoming, fun place to be.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. There's families, there's young couples, there's a lot of different types of people just coming around, and it's a big open area. There's the putt-putt place up there.
Yes,
there's the movie
Putt
theater.
Shack.
A lot of people have a lot of reasons to come up and hang out and just have a good time in Midtown.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So while that is frying, I just wanted to ask, is culinary something you grew up with? Is this part of your world?
Like I said, I was a musician, but food was always like my escape, like a creative escape if I needed one, or, as working as a musician, you're always needing a side job, and that's normally a kitchen somewhere.
Yes,
so I spent a lot of time
I've
in
worked
kitchens.
in many restaurants.
It's definitely a big passion of mine. So I have some that are finished right here.
Okay, we'll jump into those in just a minute.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely a big passion of mine. Food has always been just, my wife doesn't cook any meals. I do always have, I'll do all the cooking. I
Perfect.
love it, yeah.
Balance. Wow, so what are we adding on top here?
That's some fresh grated Parmesan.
Oh my gosh,
We
straight
grate
from the
all of
hill?
our, we grate all of our Parmesan by hand.
Cow.
Fresh cut-
It's a lot of
fresh
manual
cut
labor
parsley.
going
Yeah.
on. You're rolling the pasta.
Yeah, it
shaking
is a
that
lot. People
Parmesan
don't
down.
understand how much goes into toasted ravioli. We're not machine made like a lot of the other places
Right.
are. It's a handmade product. We use the best quality ingredients we can get our hands on,
What's not
and
to
we
love?
try to be as creative as possible.
Absolutely. So what's next on the horizon? Can you share anything upcoming? I know you've got the shop opening on
Shop on the Hill. Yeah, we really want to. Our main goal is to make toasted ravioli like a Philly cheesesteak. You think about Philly and like you want a cheesesteak, right?
Yeah.
But people outside of St. Louis don't seem to really know what toasted ravioli is.
Yeah.
So we really want to make sure that somehow we can get that out there and, really make it something that a staple of St. Louis that people know beyond these, St. Louis City.
You've definitely elevated it.
Yeah.
I want to say I've had a lot of TRavs in my day. I've never seen or heard of half of the ingredients that you have put in. Not only these, I didn't think buffalo chicken ever goes in ravioli, but some of the other really wild things on your menu.
Yeah.
What's your favorite toasted ravioli?
My favorite is actually the new jalapeno popper one with the candied bacon. It actually
You
was
should
amazing.
name it after the staff member at this point.
The Sam Han.
The Sam Hunt. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna come in and get that. That sounds pretty insane.
It's great, but the dessert ones too. I mean,
you gotta have the sweet and
gotta
savory.
have the sweet. And also,
Yeah.
just like gooey butter cake inside of a toasted ravioli. Like, could you be any more St. Louis?
St. Louis
Like,
on a
yeah,
plate.
Yes.
Okay, speaking of plate, I'm just gonna scoot this in
Yeah.
front of me. Why don't we both have one?
Okay, we've got some
Ooh, I
buffalo
worked
blue
so
cheese.
hard. I don't even have flour on me.
I
It looks
know,
like
it's
I
all
was
right.
doing nothing.
We've got a buffalo blue cheese sauce here,
Ooh.
or a ranch sauce.
Oh my
You
God,
can
why choose?
Make your
That's what I say.
Let's get in there.
Okay, just so I don't double dip. I think I'm.
Who cares? Come on.
I like that you're kicking it up here with a variety of sauces. Oh my gosh. Holy cow.
Tell me that's not amazing.
This is amazing. Oh my gosh. It's got a little kick to it too.
Got some buffalo in there. We also flavor some of our pasta dough, so this
Wow.
pasta dough has a little bit of buffalo sauce in it. But
That is so,
Isn't that delicious?
so good.
yeah,
Oh my gosh, you've just taken this to a whole other level. I'm just like letting it.
yeah, yeah. It's got a little heat on the back
Just a
end there.
little.
Yeah.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Wow, this is so good. Chef Matthew, I cannot thank you enough for bringing toasted ravioli, making it a staple here in
Yeah.
St. Louis, really putting us on the map.
Well, it was already done before me. Like I said, we may not be the best toasted ravioli, but we are the most creative, and we're trying to get it
yourself
out
short.
there. We're trying to get it out there,
Well,
But,
you absolutely are. This
yeah.
is unbelievable.
I appreciate you.
Thank you for
No,
what
thank you
you're
for the
doing.
opportunity.
Oh, we're thrilled. This is exactly what we want on the show.
Yeah.
St. Louis people passionate about it, passionate about the food, and just a unique twist on a St. Louis favorite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say you nailed it.
Thank you.
Please consider STL Toasted for your next toasted ravioli adventure. We know, like I said, you can go a million places and get TRav. You're not finding anything like this. So run on down to the Foundry. In time, you'll have to head over to the Hill, check out their wonderful new space. Keep an eye, I'd say, on their website.
Yeah.
Social media,
yeah.
absolutely, Jinx. And check out when that opens, get down there also because they are doing it right. Check them out on social media as well. And while you're on social, make sure you find STL TV. Even better, if you are on Facebook, find In the Kitchen, and you'll probably see my face on there, I apologize. But if you're eating out at a great restaurant, having a wonderful meal, a great experience, drop us a note on Facebook. Say, hey, they could be a good guest, because we listen to you. So, this has been so much fun. Again, this is the show that gives you the glimpse of the St. Louis food scene. Now, our next episode is going to feature Up Late STL. You will not want to miss what they've got cooking. But in the meantime, keep it locked right here where you get to experience St. Louis. That's going to do it. I've had a blast with you, Chef Matthew.
Yes.
I'm Angela Hockman. Thanks for watching the show.